Hello friends! I'm so excited to be here. Just waiting for my notification to come up. I forgot my iPad at home. Hang on one second. And so now I'm viewing your comments. Please work. Please work. I'm viewing your comments on my laptop. And I don't know if my head's chopped off or not. Give me a second. And here we are. And let's mute that. Yay, here we are, we're live. Hello, Darlene. This is so different doing this on my laptop. I hope I don't miss comments. I've got my pen ready to write down the people that have shared. Shell, hello, you have a head. Yes, I have a head. Oh, am I chopped off? Oh, no, never mind. It's okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, wow, it's been you know what? I think I just missed 1 week. I was supposed to not have a live today. We came home early. You know what? It was time. So we came home a little bit earlier than expected. Dean is retired. He's puttering in the yard here at the lake. And hi, Chris, welcome here. And so, yeah, I've been busy and having fun, and I see that I'm frozen already. Hi, Barb. Nice to see comments. Let's see. I want to see if I hit that. I'm a little bit nervous. Comments. Hide? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let me close that window out. And Darlene, I am not frozen. Yay. Cheryl, hi, long time no hear. Anyway, I think we are ready to go. I am so excited about today. I met, I guess about a month ago with On Stage, which is one of Stampin Up's kind of gathering, and it was all virtual. I met a lovely lady. Oh, I meant to write her name down. Ruth. I forget her last name. She's from Wales. Ruth, I'm not going to remember it. You know what? I'll put the link down below when I do, when I find her last name. She's a doll, and her community, lovely, lovely ladies. Anyway, she is just the one sheet wonder queen. So OSW, that's what that sounds like, one sheet wonder. But it's not just a one sheet wonder where you cut it. It's a one sheet wonder making your own DSP. So that's what I did for my paper pumpkin alternative, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I want to also show you how I put that all together. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to bring the camera down, but let me introduce myself first. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. If you are in Canada and you would like to shop, I would love to help you with your shopping needs. If or any of your Stampin' Up! Supplies or items. If you do have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that is wonderful. Please stick around for inspiration, but please continue to shop with your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you are a demonstrator, please stay. I hope I leave you with some inspiration, and yeah, and if you have any questions, anybody, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, customer, non-customer shopping elsewhere, which is fine. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I will do my best to answer. And I will also, when I post this on YouTube, I'll have links down below with more information and with Ruth's last name, so you can check her out. She's a sweetheart. Anyway, I'm going to bring the camera down and let's get on to what I want to show you today. Here we go. If you're going to get dizzy, close your eyes. Tracy, hello. Welcome to see your, nice to see your name. Here we go. And let me spin that around. Sorry. And where am I? Okay. What is showing here? Okay, that's the corner of my box. Let me bring this forward a little bit so that I am not... hi, Sherry. I see that you shared. Thank you. Let me write your name down right away here. It is so weird viewing this on my laptop because I can only see the comments one at a time. Let me see. Yes, Shell, that's who I mean. Ruth Trite Magnus. She's a sweetheart. Cheryl, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down. Let me look back. Thank you for that, Shell. That's exactly who I meant. Chris. And okay, so I am good to go. Oop, and now it looks like I am frozen. Oh, I hope not. Please, please. Dar, you shared. Do you like my Band-Aid? How lame. Tracy, thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be here. Who popped in on my crazy Facebook Live in the middle of our road trip? It was so fun. Okay, so I've got the shares. All right, and if anybody else shares, I will catch you later. So this is all part of what we're working on today. Okay, so paper pumpkin. You're supposed to make some kind of a wagon out of this box. I probably won't. I like to keep these, and I'm going to teach an album class one day. So I am collecting these for album classes, okay? So if you do get paper pumpkin, don't be too quick to throw them away. These are Stampin' Dots, or not Stampin' Dots, glue dots, etc. Some black little ephemera, and some tags. I used some already. Here's the stamp set. It came with soft succulent. It also came with, of course, instructions to make these little goodie boxes, which I'm going to do with our grandkids. So with those, that comes like so. That's what these look like. Okay, so I have not put those together. I'm going to save this and do this with our grandkids. They're coming to the lake house here for Thanksgiving, so I'm excited about that. But I did use, as you can see, this for my paper pumpkin, okay? So what I did with that is, let's set that aside. I grabbed my Intricate Leaves dies, and that's what all these holes are. I used my Intricate Leaves die to cut out leaves out of that. So let's keep these here. I want to tuck these away because I do not want to use those. I want to save that for my grands. Okay, Chris, you said I did. Chris, I'm not sure what you're referring to with I did. Maybe I did share. If you could clarify, or maybe you were answering something. And here's some more little ephemera that came with that. So I used some of these too. Let me show you first what I created. Okay, so here are my paper pumpkin alternatives. Okay, so there's the Intricate Leaves that I used. There's part of, I'm hooked up here. See this part right here? I cut that out of the Poppy Parade one. That's what that is. These leaves back here are from this. I did catch your oh, okay, yes. Yes, thank you. Chris, I was watching for your comment. So there's one of my alternatives, and kind of all the same idea. Here's the other alternative, and the other one, and this one is ready to go. But this DSP, I created myself. Let me show you how I did that. And credit goes to Ruth. And seriously, this is going to be my new addiction. It is so fun. It is so, so fun. Let me tuck all of this out of the way. I do have some leaves ready to go for my next one. So I knew when I created my card that I wanted this panel to measure 3 3/4, this one here, to measure 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so that's 5 by 3 3/4. The what is this? The shaded spruce panel that measures 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I knew. Ruth, hey sweetheart, yay, welcome here. Everybody say hi to my girlfriend Ruth from Wales. And oh boy, I hope I do you proud, my friend, because I am doing a one sheet wonder Ruth style. So I placed all of this on a very vanilla card base. Okay, so let's get to this right away. So with my, and because I'm at the lake, I did not have any window sheets. So I just cut a piece of computer paper and I cut it 10 by 7 1/2. The reason I did was because when I cut these panels, I wanted them to be 3 3/4 by 5, and then my panel behind it. Okay, let me show you how I did this, and credit totally goes to Ruth on this. I need to get some scrap, which I did not have handy here. Okay, here is a sheet of very vanilla. Okay, now I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. What I did last time was I started with my larger leaves. So these leaves here, I started here in the center. I'm going to do them off to the side. My lighting's not the best here, and you know what? I think I need this instead. Sorry that it looks a little bit grungy, and I hope there's not a lot of glare because I do have that. I do have this laminated. Okay, so I'm going to use these leaves. I'm going to use the splotch. I'm actually using pretty much all of it, but I never did use that. Okay, I want to start off to the side this time rather than in the middle. And I also want to keep in mind that when I cut this, right, I'm going to be cutting this part off to achieve the size that I want, okay? But rather than cutting this right away, you can do it that way. I'm going to try my best to get my larger leaves in these corners and then build my DSP from there. Am I making sense, or am I being like really, really French here? I am placing an order if anybody is interested. I want a bigger block. Now what I did, and this is what Ruth does as well. I'm at the lake. I did not have any baby wipes, so you have to improvise. This is paper towel. So do you see how there's kind of a grid mark? So some of my stamping kind of showed up that way too. I'm going to re-ink this, and I'm going to start with Mango Melody in the middle. So this is just going to be a little bit juicier. And let's go Calypso Coral. I don't remember what I did last time, so this will probably just be a little different. Calypso Coral. You have to try this, ladies. This is so much fun and so addicting. So Shell, you know Ruth as well. I don't know if you're still here. Have you tried this? And then this is Poppy Parade, okay? So these are the colors that I'm using. And I don't remember if I'm putting these colors down in the same order that I did yesterday when I did this. So again, my colors are Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Calypso Coral, and Mango Melody, okay? I tried to stay in the same colors that were on the colors on the instructions sheet for the paper pumpkin. And Ruth, sorry, this is going to be a spoiler alert for you because I know you're not receiving that paper pumpkin right away. Now I'm just going to go straight down on here. I want to make sure. Now I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see kind of the grid marks. So I'm going to stamp once and stamp off, and stamp once and stamp off. Let's try and get myself in here a little bit better. Like so. Ruth, I hope I do you proud. So I met Ruth. Oh, I am so in love with this technique. I met Ruth on stage, and while I was on one of her, you only get 2 per year. Oh, Ruth, sad. That's too bad. Let's ink that up. Sorry for the shadows. And where do I go? So while I was on, sorry, trying to multitask, and you girls who know me, I don't multitask very well, do I? I can't stamp and talk at the same time. I lose my train of thought. Okay. And it kind of looks funny, but honestly, it comes together, which is amazing. So I've done that one. Let's get a smaller block. Yeah, I like that size better. So while I was on one of Ruth's live, I had mentioned that we were going to BC. And one of her followers said, oh, I live in BC. And then she said, do you want to get together? And I'm thinking, really? Does that really happen in real life? I was pretty excited. And guess what? We did. We contacted each other, and she came to Mark and Char's house, and we visited in the yard. And it was so fun. Let's pull in let's get some blotches happening here. Yeah, it was lovely, and I want to go on these edges because that strip that I'm going to cut off, that can always be used elsewhere, right? And even 3rd generation, why not? Whoops, I hiccuped there a little bit. Ruth, I hope I'm doing all right here, honey. If my one sheet wonder ends up being kind of like, what was she thinking? That is not Ruth's fault. That would be the creator's fault, which would be me. Ruth, it was so fun. It was so fun. And then she actually contacted me the next day, and we were chatting back and forth. And she said, you know what? I can't remember exactly what it was now, kind of a blur. I've got something happening at my house on Tuesday. Do you want to join us? And I'm like, we are leaving. We are leaving. And so, and anyway, I said to her, next time, and she's like, that would be wonderful. Let's get a different color in there. So let's grab some of our blues and greens. And I think what I did was Granny Apple Green in the center. And again, this is paper towel, but it works, right? Coastal or shaded spruce. This is probably still juicy from yesterday, but I want to give it a fresh mint macaron. So Ruth, what time is it? right now in Wales? I was trying to figure that out. We're mid-afternoon. We're 3 o'clock in the afternoon where we are. I have a feeling you are either early in the morning or late at night. Okay, so my colors here were Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron, and Shaded Spruce. Let's pull in some of these leaves again, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I want to see what this is going to look like. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Ta. Oh, and you know what? I also used some of the leaves from the paper pumpkin. That's what it was too. I just love these blue greens. I'm still new at this, so this is only the second one that I do. And I'm not leaving a lot of empty space. And maybe I should be, just not, still not 100% confident with this, but it's fun, I have to tell you. It's very, very fun. You have to check out Ruth. She's amazing. She has a YouTube channel and also a Facebook group, which I'm a part of, which is super fun. Let's pull in, where did I put those? The little leaves from the paper pumpkin. Ah! There they are. So this is what I also did. Let's get some veins. There's one of the leaves from paper pumpkin, and you know what? I'm going to, what did I do here? You know what? I'm going to put some Granny Green Apple just right here. Okay. Darlene, it is so fun. I don't know if I've been missing a lot of comments here. It is so fun. It's 2100 hours. Oh my goodness, you're up late, my friend. When we were in the Air Force, we went by 2100 hour clock. So I am just adding some veins into these leaves like so. Whoops. So I don't know if it actually works better if you're on an actual baby wipe, but you know what? I was pleasantly surprised that it worked on paper towel, because I was determined this is what I was going to do for my live, and I forgot to grab baby wipes before we came to the lake house. I've got one right here. It's just hardly there. Hardly there. Whoop. Trying to make sure that my veins are all the same way. And did I forget any of my, I did not. Let's give that a wipe. And you know what? I think I'm going to go in and you're about to go to, oh, and live stream yourself. Oh, shoot, I'm going to miss you. I love catching your lives. Please say hi to everybody. Whoa, that is really juicy. So I'm just going to do second generation on some of these. I love the veins in there. It just really helps the leaves to pop even more. And I'm going to pull in a different stamp set because when I was looking with what I brought to the lake, I was intrigued by, where did it go? The delicate dahlias, because I love that leaf. And so I thought, you know what? Let's pull that in as well. And I think I'm going to stick with, I think I'm going to try to put, let me see. Do I dare? Let's dare. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Ruth, have a great live stream. I will have to catch you on the replay because I really want to see what you're doing. And again, please say hi to everyone for me. Let me see what that's going to look like. Yeah, you know what? That might be nice to pull that in. A little bit here and there. When I was doing this yesterday, I thought that I wanted to put some splatter in, and I forgot to pack my blends, which would have been lovely. And you know what? Let's go off here a little bit. And I'm going to call that done. Okay? So now, well, you know what? Let's put a little something right there. I'm going to call that done. So I'm looking at this and I feel like it's a hot mess. Okay? But watch what happens when I cut it up. And I have to frequent Ruth's page here as well and her lives so that I can perfect the art. Ladies, you have to try this. Lucy, hello. Don't you dare apologize. What I am doing, my friend, is I have created my own DSP. You'll have to catch the replay on that so that you can see how I put this crazy thing together. And now what I'm going to do is, oh, you know what? Now what I want to do so that I can use this One Sheet Wonder for a card front is I want to cut it to size. Okay, so on my scratch sheet, I know with my cardstock at the top, I want to go to 7.5 inches. So this is going to be scrap, and I could always use that to put sentiments on or something. And then I'm going to go 10. So now with these two pieces cut off, I know that I have some scrap if I wanted to put a sentiment with basic black or something like that. Brenda, hello my friend, welcome here. Hello, hello. Look at you with your fancy little hearts. And now I've got 10 by 7.5. So let's cut that for my card base panels. So I'm going to cut with my 7.5 at the top. I'm going to cut 3 3/4, and then I'm going to cut 5. So 3 3/4 by 5 gives me, no, you know what? I can't do that double. It's not going to cut nicely, I can tell. 3 3/4 by 5. And there is my card front. Do you see that? So One Sheet Wonder, creating your own DSP, and now you've got your card front. So I'm ready to go for 4 more cards, okay? But let's get back to my original. move all of that out of the way. And that, because it's probably way too shiny. Okay, and again, sorry for the shadows. So here is my original card, and this was part of the one sheet wonder that I did the other day. I could probably, there it is right there. See how that connects right there? How that's a perfect match? That's the other piece of that, okay? So here are the 3 cards that I created with my one sheet wonder, and this was the one that I had left over. So I want a very vanilla card base, and that measures 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Don't forget to share, ladies, and be entered for a draw. And this is paper pumpkin, okay? So I did all of my card bases with a different color that is reflected in my one sheet wonder, okay? And so this measures 4 by 5 1/4, and this measures 5 by 3 3/4. Vicky, hello, welcome here, my friend. You're going to have to catch from the beginning, my dear, because what I did was I did a one sheet wonder DSP, and I followed Ruth Thrice, and she's amazing. Like, this is my new addiction. Lucy, I saw that you shared. Thank you. I have entered you for my draw. So Vicky, what I do here is when people share my video and they let me know that they've shared, I enter their name for a draw. Let's get some adhesive behind there. Denise, you were supposed to be ready. And I can't find, there it is. There's my Tombow. Oh, Vicky, you know Ruth. Okay, yay. Well, welcome here. I thought I saw your name on one of her lives, and so, yeah, my new addiction. I'm assuming you're addicted to this as well. So I am putting down, and I like Tombow because for me, I like the wiggle room. I need the wiggle room. And so I'm going to also adhere that right onto my card base, and then I'm going to build my card, okay? So Vicky, where are you from? Let's put that right down on our card, and I eyeball. I do, I'm an eyeballer. And now what I did with these was, depending on where my design seemed to be a little darker. You are in Australia. Welcome, Vicky. You are my first person from Australia. Yay. And then Ruth today from Wales. How fun. How fun. Yeah, so fun. This is one of the little ephemeras from your paper pumpkin. Remember I pulled these out? Okay, so I pulled out 4, but because I'm on very vanilla, I did not like the white. So what I did was I took my blending brush and I changed the color. I wanted to give it that earth tone color. So this is what I did. So Vicky, I hope you're still here. When I was on one of Ruth's lives a couple of weeks ago, I had mentioned that we were going to Vancouver, which is in one of the provinces here in Canada. And one of the gals on her live, so this is Paper Pumpkin, one of the little doodads in there. And I am going to cut this off, and I'm going to put that under my sentiment. So while I was on Ruth's Live, one of the gals from the province that we were going to go visit said, hey, I'm in Vancouver. Do you want to get together? And I was shocked because I was thinking, does this really happen? And anyway, it did. It did happen. So I hooked up with a mutual friend of Ruth's in Vancouver, and we had lunch in my son's yard. It was lovely. I'm just going to hold that down for a second so that it adheres, and I'm going to put dimension. I need my sentiment. I hope I can still stamp my sentiment. And I'm going to go with thank you once again, because you can never have enough thank you cards. It was so fun. It was so fun. And because my panel is paper pumpkin, I'm going to grab my paper pumpkin ink pad. And I hope this is still going to stamp nicely, because I've got something behind it now. Straight down and up we go. Yay. Oh, did you? Well, I have not been on one of Ruth's lives, Vicky, yet. I'm hoping to one day. Let's get some dimensionals behind that. And I'm going to show you how I put, what is it called? What is this called? It's not twine. I forget what it's called, but I love how it naturally circles. How it just naturally circles. I don't have any big dimensionals here, so let's just grab a whole whack of little guys. And I'm going to put one in the middle. So Vicky, are you on the same time as Ruth? Because Ruth said she's 2,100 hours, which I'm thinking is late, if I'm remembering. Okay, so with this is what I did. I start with 2 fingers, okay, and I go around. So this is 1. And this is 2. You can go 3 if you want. And then I went 4 fingers, 1 and 2, and then I cut. So that's how I end up with my little circle of whatever this is called. It's not thread. And I am sticking. I hope that didn't bump me off. Okay. I should warn my cousin not to phone me. And then, because I've got this back here, I just want to reapply some adhesive, because I want to make sure that that's not going anywhere. I don't think there would be anything worse than having your card fall apart when your recipient receives it. So see how I've got this a little bit darker here? I want to stay away from that area, so I think I'm going to put my thank you. Ooh, I'm loving that, so I don't want to cover that. Let's go here with that. And I'm seeing I could have, I don't know if it's too late. Can I pull some of this down a little bit? I can. Yay. Okay, now I have pre-cut a lot of my leaves. So again, these leaves came from the intricate leaves, okay, and I cut them out from part of the items that was in the paper pumpkin kit. Waiting for live signal. Okay, I keep blacking out here. So I want to make sure that all of these little pieces are out. And I don't have any solids left, do I? You know what? I'm going to pull some of those out, because I do want some of that, because I want to show you what I did with those. So I'm just going to pull these 2 out. This was also part of paper pumpkin. And let's grab the vein and shaded spruce and put a vein on that leaf. I don't think I inked that up nicely. I did not, but it will do. And let's grab, I started off with a nice big work area. Does this happen to anybody else, or is it just me? I'm creeping in. I'm creeping in. Let's get that nicely inked. There we go. That's better. Now, when I did, where is it? When I did my, my first, no, I can't remember where it is now. I can't tell. I didn't like how these were just so stark, right? So what I did was I actually crumpled them up. Yeah, my spot gets tighter and tighter as well. So I'm just crumpling this up, and I'm crumpling that up. I was making a great big old pot of homemade pea soup when I was at our kids' place in Vancouver. And when I went to stir it, some of the soup kind of bubbled up and I burnt myself. That's why I've got a Band-Aid, and it doesn't hurt, like it's fine now, but it kind of looked a little bit hideous, and I thought, well, let's put a Band-Aid on there. You would not want to see my room right now. Oh, Darlene, my goodness. You know, you've seen mine. I think there's still some shaded spruce on here, and I just want to, no, you know what? Let's grab a little bit more. I just want to give this leaf a little bit of dimension. See the difference? One is, when one is brushed and one is not. I like the depth that I get when I kind of brush the edges a little bit. Whoops, I guess I didn't show it very nicely, did I? I missed the camera. Okay, let's tuck that away. And now I'm going to put that on there. It's sort of the same type of leaf. Do I want this on here, or no, I want a smaller one. And I don't want the same color, so I'm going to flip that over like so. And then I just need to decide what my other color is going to be, and I'm going to use that one because it's different. Okay, so let's put a little dot of adhesive. Did anybody else get this paper pumpkin this month? I don't keep track. And a little dot on here. Little. It doesn't take much for Tombow to adhere. Okay, and now I need to decide where I want these. I for sure don't want to cover my gold. I don't mind if that's under. Let's see if I like that. Nah. Do I want to break that up a little bit? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? And so see how with the one sheet wonder, how it pulls all of these colors together. I love this technique. Who's going to try it? I want dimensionals behind these, and this I'm just going to adhere with Tombow. So I'll put a little smudge there, tuck that under, let that dry. I put a little bit more than I wanted. I know, that's what Ruth was saying. So Vicky, what is the next one that you're going to receive? Do you know? Like, I don't know if you, do you get a heads up? And I want gems. Where did I put my, who saw my dimensionals in my mess? Who saw my dimensionals? There they are. And getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let's put one there. And one there. A lot of the kits that we now sell, Vicky, is they're selling them in the kits that we're now selling, so that might help to not feel left out if there's one that you love. I wish I was allowed to ship some to you, because I would, but I'm not allowed. And voila. Now let's get some gems on here. What color should I choose? These are the holiday rhinestones. So we've got, it looks like paper pumpkin, real red, shaded spruce, mint macaron, and night of navy. Do I have any votes? Who wants to see what color and where do you want to see it? I can't wait to do these. Yay! My new addiction. Oh, which one did you grab, Vicky? The rain boots are so cute. I forget which one that is called. Sunshine or something? Any votes on what rhinestone to use? Somehow I feel like this is going to get lost. So I'm kind of steering away from this. Any takers? Oh, you know what? On this, you know what I forgot to do? These tiny little leaves. I just might add them. The green, the one with the rose. Oh, okay, yeah, I know which one. Let's put, what do you think there? I think I'm liking that. Okay. Barb, thank you for that. Okay, next color. Or should I do 3 green? What are we thinking? I for sure want 3 gems on here. Do I have another color taker? And then we're just about done. I'm going to bring the camera up. Thank you for those that did share. And you know what? I'm going to, because I forgot all green. Okay, Barb, you're on. I forgot to bring my names from last week, or from my last live. And so I was thinking that I would, where am I going with this one? Ooh, do you like it here? Where should I go with this one? Or should it be close to here? That just looks too much in a line for me. Where should this be? All green. Okay, Brenda, we're going all green, but I want to know, where am I placing the last one? No, I don't think I want it on the leaf. I can go here, or where do I want to go with my last rhinestone? I'm waiting. I am waiting. It's sitting on my take your pick tool. And the other question I have for you is, should I wait with the names for today's people that shared? Should I add that? We have 3, Hope and Comfort 1. Oh, okay, you got that one. Impressions Ink. That is so beautiful. Oh, no, it's all good, Vicky. It's all good. Last rhinestone, ladies. And then my other question for you is, should I pick my live today with those that shared, or should I add these names to my bucket at home and then just do a share next week? Just a little to the right by the second, just a little to the right. Okay, I've got, oh, and Vicky, you shared too. Vicky, thank you. I will add you as well. Thank you for that. Bottom right side, right here, bottom right. Yeah, you know what? I am liking that. Thanks, Sherry. I will do that. Bottom right. Okay. So then next vote. Should I pick a name today, or should I add these for next week? I will wait until I get a few responses. You forgot my share. Oh, you said that you were going to share later. Right. Barb, thank you. I got your name. So do I choose today, or do I wait for next week? I'm going to bring the camera up while I am waiting for the response to that. And here are, pick today, please. Okay, I will pick today. So here are the 4 cards that I created with my One Sheet Wonder. Okay. And here is my One Sheet Wonder from today. Let's see if I can actually put that together. Pick today. Okay, I think we have a pick today happening. Let's see if I can put this puzzle together. That leaf, there we go. And there we go. Nope, that's not it. That goes, that goes here. Here is my One Sheet Wonder. And you know what? I want to change it up just a smidge. Remember these little guys? I really want those on there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to step right out of my comfort zone here, and I'm going to grab, I only have a limited number of colors here. Just jade. I was going to go with, I really wanted Bermuda Bay, I think, but let's do just jade. First, let's test it. Lucy, this is so addicting. Ooh, look at that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So that would be there. And then there's the second generation. Let's try to keep this together. That would be there. Second generation. Ooh, that didn't, I don't think I inked it up very nicely, is what that was all about. Who is going to try and do a One Sheet Wonder DSP? So addicting. Patty, hi. You know what? I have not picked my winner yet, but I always do a draw for those that have shared my video. And what I'm doing right now is I forgot to add these little leaves to my One Sheet Wonder. And so I'm doing it now. And I already cut this to size. See how that just made all the difference, just pulling something small in. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I am pleased with that. Okay, so WA, does that stand for Washington? Sorry, Patty, I'm not 100% sure. And you missed most of the video, so you may have to catch the replay. I do post this on YouTube, My YouTube name is Denise Willerton, and I would love it if you subscribed. So there's my one sheet wonder, already cut to size, and these are cut 5 by 3 3/4, and this is my first ever one sheet wonder that I created and cut, and there are my cards. You could be a winner spinner. Yeah, Washington State. Oh, did you share, Patty? I choose a winner from those that shared my video, and you can still go ahead and share if you want, even though my video is done. So let me just write your name. Vicki, I so enjoyed this, and I'm going to have to go on Ruth's page and find you. So Patty, I have added you as well, and let me choose a winner right now. And scrap paper is what I use. And let me bring the camera up so you can all see my crazy face. My crazy, pardon me, Vicki, I am loving one sheet wonders. So these are all mixed up, as you can see. I am not looking. I'm going to bring the camera up. So close your eyes if this makes you dizzy, okay? And Patty, I do have your name in there. Thank you. Close your eyes. Here we go. I don't know if my head is chopped off or not. So here are the names. I forgot to bring a little bucket forward. And I'm going to see my view here in a minute if my head is chopped off. No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Okay. So let me, ta-ta-da-da, drum roll. Who is the winner? Ruth is the master, Vicki. There's no doubt about it. She is unbelievable. She was on here earlier. She's doing a live right now, and so she was on here earlier, and all of a sudden I'm like, ha! Can I do this? But I did. Okay, I have a winner. I have no idea who it is. Vicki. So Vicki, you know what? I need you to private message me your address, and I am going to send you one of my cards, because I can do that. I'm allowed to do that. I can't send you Stampin' Up supplies, but I can I can send a card, right? So do you want shaded spruce? Do you want paper pumpkin? Do you want pumpkin pie? This is my paper pumpkin alternative. Do you want poppy parade? Or do you want granny apple green? So let me know which one you want, Vicki, and I am thrilled to send that to Australia. How fun is that? So ladies, thank you so much for popping in today. If you have not liked my Facebook page, please like my Facebook page and you will get notified whenever I do lives. I go live every Thursday. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, my name on YouTube is Denise Willerton. How original is that? And I would be honored if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. And when my live is done, I always download it and then I upload it to YouTube. So either way, you can watch me at both places, but it's just Facebook is the only place that I do a live. So Vicki, I will definitely choose a card and send that off to Australia for you. And don't forget to private message me with your address. And friends, thank you so much for popping by today. I love you. It was so fun hanging out. Do a one sheet wonder and post it on my Facebook page or post it on your Facebook page and tag me. I would love to see what you do. And you know what? We'll do a class. We'll do a one sheet wonder class one day. Say that fast 10 times. Thanks for your congrats to Vicki. Thank you, friends, for being so inviting to new people that showed up today. Patty, welcome here. I hope to see you again sometime. And Vicki and Ruth is long gone now, but I'm going to go catch her live. So thanks everyone for popping by. We will talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend. It is almost here. Bye-bye now.